Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Got a knife review video for you today. But first, I'd like to apologize for the time lapse between videos. Been busy, and I just haven't had time to put out a lot of videos like I was. But I literally have like the entire summer off from work this year, and I got a lot of knives to review that I've been slacking on. So I'm definitely going to get all these reviews out of the way, plus other videos. So be prepared for a lot more videos coming your way. And say thanks to all the subscribers. I've gotten a bunch, even though I haven't been putting out videos quite as often. I've gone actually like 2 weeks or more in between videos a couple times. I've gotten a lot of new subscribers. We're over 900. We're like 76 away from 1,000. So thanks everyone that's subscribed. And if you came from Bellfire Outdoors channel when he did this little couple of videos on other YouTubers that he recommends, thanks. Shout out to him. If you don't follow Bellfire Outdoors, go check him out. I'll try to leave a link down in the description. And yeah, so let's get down to the review. And this one I've had for quite a while now, and it's the Aaher Flashback from Aaher Knives. And it's a pretty nice little budget knife. This thing comes in at $39.50, and I think it's pretty cool. It's called the Flashback, and it's kind of styled after the traditional Barlow pattern. And I have my Rough Rider Barlow. Show you what I'm talking about. So you can see the similarities with the handle and the blade. I think it's pretty cool. I like the Barlow style or pattern and traditional knives. My favorite's probably the Canoe, but the Barlow be the second one. So yeah, it's called the Flashback. It's kind of old school, old style looking, kind of like this. This is the Rough Rider model 2039, in case you were wondering. It's pretty sweet little pocket knife, 2 blades. So yeah, this takes after the Barlow style. I like it. Modern, traditional looking. It's a flipper tab, pocket clip, liner lock. You know, if you like this style, traditional knives, I think this will definitely appeal to people. But yeah, pretty nice knife. Like I said, $40. You get 14 or 12C 27N steel, G10 handles, natural G10 backspacer, nice deep carry pocket clip, liner lock, great action. Centering's just about dead center. It may be just a touch off to the clip side, but it's hard to tell. But yeah, I think we'll go over the specs real quick. And if I can, I'll put the specs up. I'll list all the specs up above here, so I'll keep the knife down low. This is the box it comes in. Nice box. Pretty tight fitting. But yeah, pretty nice box. Fits in that foam insert nice. So get this out of the way and go over the specs, do some size comparisons, and talk a little more about it. So yeah, you got an overall length of 7.1 inches. You got a 3-inch 12C 27N clip point blade with nice stonewash finish. I like the stonewash finish on this. It's got this fuller / nail nick. It's got a swedge up here. Pretty awesome blade style. I like it. Blade thickness is fairly thin at 0.09. Runs on cage brass bearings. Handle is 4.1 inches long. It is 0.45 inches thick. Like I said, it's got a natural G10 backspacer. Pocket clip. And this thing is pretty nice. Deep carry pocket clip. And you can see the pocket clip's recessed. Got flathead screws. They're not fully recessed, but they stick up just a touch. In and out of pocket nice. They don't catch. In fact, there's plenty of clearance in the pocket clip. Good retention on this thing. Like I said, goes in and out of my pockets. Excellent. No issues with it. Holds in there. Pocket clip is tip up carry, right hand only. As you can see, there's no cutout or screw holes for the left-handed. But yeah, really carries nice. Very lightweight. This one comes in at my scale 2.4 ounces. And I can show you real quick. On this scale, 2.4. So lightweight. Got a 3-inch blade. Good size handle. Handle is actually a little long compared to the blade. You can see it's not bad. Blade could have been probably just a touch longer, but you know, without being able to touch that. But it's kind of the Barlow style, you know. The blade's a little bit short compared to the handle, so it doesn't bother me on this knife at all. Yeah, 2.4 ounces, very lightweight, deep carry pocket clip. Do some size comparisons real quick. I've already done the Rough Rider Barlow. As you can see, it's quite a bit bigger than the Barlow. Let's do the bug outs. So this is a full size regular Benchmade bug out. Here's the mini bug out. And you can see it's right between the two. It's longer than the mini, a little shorter than the regular. Pretty good EDC size. Let's do Civivi Elementum. Pretty close. Handle on the Flashback's actually a little bit longer. And the blade, yeah, blades are pretty close. Handle maybe just a scotch longer than the Elementum. Let's do Wee Banter, another awesome EDC knife. And you can see the Flashback's definitely longer, definitely shorter in height. How about the old Ontario Rat 2? This one's in D2. And again, pretty close. Almost exactly the same. Same length, overall length, handle, blade. So, if you like the Rat 2, this fits right in almost exactly the same size. How about an Opinel number 7 for something different? And again, it's pretty close to the same size. So Opinel number 7 is pretty much exactly the same size. I like the number 7s. I got a couple of these. Let's do some odd stuff. Let's do a Stanley utility knife. The flashback overall is a little bit longer because, you know, you got a short razor blade. Pretty close. How about a Sharpie marker? You can see comparison there. About a Olight i5T. This is a titanium one. Do the handle. Handle's a little longer than the i5T. And how about a Zippo lighter? So there's some size comparison. So it's not a huge knife. It's 3-inch blade, 4-inch handle. You know, it's a lot of my knives to that size that I EDC. I have smaller, I have larger, but yeah, just a lot of my knives. I guess I like the 3-inch blade and 4-inch handle. Like, this is just a touch over 4 inches, is 4.1. Yeah. Grip area. Let's see, you got 1, 2, 3, a little over, just a touch over 3.5 because of the flipper tab. And I do wear extra large size gloves, and I can just get all 4 fingers on this. And yeah, well, I got it like this. Ergos of this thing, they're good. You know, this style handle, nice neutral. It's a little wider down here at the end. You get a good grip. The pocket clip, I really don't feel it. And you look, that's a kind of wide pocket clip compared to some knives. Definitely bigger than the one on the Wee Banter. Definitely wider. A little bit longer than the Elementum. But yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. Like I said, this style handle, very neutral grip. It's not much to complain about. Fits many different size hands. Fairly decent. Yeah, let's talk about, since I'm looking at the liner lock. Locks up good. Absolutely no play. Maybe. Thought I felt some. Might be just a touch, man. It's hard to tell. A little side to side. Absolutely no lock rock. Liner lock, or the liner lock. It's easily accessible. It actually sticks up a little bit. Easy to get your thumb on, push it. Left-handed. I can get to it pretty good, and I'm terrible using knives left-handed. But yeah, you can see the lock up. Pivot. Got a double pivot. I haven't taken this apart, so I don't know if one side's captured or not. And rides on brass cage bearings. It's not really drop shutty, but it's nice and smooth. A couple of shakes. Closes right up. Opening action on this thing is pretty good. No complaints. No matter how slow, how weak you're actuating the pivot or the flipper tab, it still opens. I don't think I've had this thing not open. It hasn't failed. I do a light switch. It just rockets right out. You can push button it. That's a little weaker when I do it. So I think this works better. Light switch style. Flies right out. Like I said, a couple of shakes, it drops. It is really smooth. There's no grittiness, no rough spots. Yeah, action on this thing's pretty good. Now, what's kind of cool about this being kind of a modern, traditional looking knife, has this fuller, or I guess it's more like a nail nick. Easy open like that. You don't want to flip it out around people. You want to use it, you can just open it up real easy. In fact, if you're really good, and I'm not, sometimes I can reverse finger flick it, and I'm not going to be able to do it today. Wow. Yesterday I did it like 5 times in a row. If you get inside that nail nick, that fuller, I can't do it. But it's possible you can flick it open, spidey flick it using that. I'm not having no luck today at all. There we go. It's not easy. Definitely not my preferred means of deployment. I'm going to use the flipper tab. Yeah, so what else can I cover? G10 scales, which are nice. They're gray. This color, really easy to dye whatever color you want. Rit dye. I thought about it when I got it. But I kind of like the gray now. I don't have any other knives like this, so I'm not going to dye it. I may someday, but not right away. I like this color now. Fit and finish on this with that G10, natural G10. It's not gray. It is a little different. It's natural G10 or jade. Fit and finish is good. Really no sharp edges anywhere on the inner parts. G10 or the back spacer fits in there nice. Pivots, the pivot screws, they kind of stick up just a touch, but that's the style of them. They look good. These body screws, these are pretty flush with the surface of the scale. This side, you can feel them a little bit. And you can see they stick up just a touch more than the other side. But maybe they need a little tweaking, I don't know. The pocket clip screws, they're flatheads. They're not all the way countersunk, but they cause no issue at all. Pocket clip works good. It is a little wide. It's okay, but I prefer more, smaller, discreet pocket clip. Although I have no issues with this one. Stonewashed finish on the blade, like I said, is really nice. They got their logo, Aaher knives right there. That's a cool, I think it's a cool logo. It looks okay. Got the steel stamped on the back here, 12C27N, which is okay. Good steel, I guess. Good, definitely good budget steel. I'm sick of D2. Definitely, I like it a lot more than 8CR. Yeah, I mean, overall, it's a pretty decent little budget knife for just under 40 bucks. The only things, the only drawbacks that I can figure out on this is, one is no jimping on the blade. I do wish there was some jimping. I don't know. I'm not nearly an expert on traditional knives. I don't know if traditionals have jimping. This one does not. Of course, this is a Rough Rider. It was pretty cheap, like $14 or something. So there's no jimping on this. Like I said, I don't know if traditional knives even have jimping, and this is definitely styled after a traditional knife. That's why it's called a flashback. But yeah, I kind of wish there was a little jimping right there. Another knock on this is it's only right hand tip up carry. It's not left handed. Doesn't bother me. I'm right handed, so it works fine for me. But if you're left handed, you know, that's definitely something to consider. And being this style with a longer handle, a shorter blade, the balance point is way back in here. I'm trying to do it so you can see. But yeah, it's like way back here. And you can feel it. The blade end, you know, it does feel light. It's not bad. Compared to like the Elementum, definitely feels more balanced. But this isn't bad. That's a small thing that most people probably wouldn't even think of or notice. But yeah, I guess that's it, man. Check Aaher Knives out. They got quite a few different models. I like a lot of them. I want to get at least 2 other knives from Aaher Knives, but I will eventually. There's a couple of knives coming out that I want also, and right now I am off all summer, so funds are going to be short. I'm not going to get as many new knives or, you know, little expensive knives. If I get any, they're going to be pretty budget, around the $30, $40, $50 range. And like I said, this comes in at $39.50. Nice, decent budget price for a pretty decent knife. I like it. Actually, I've been carrying this quite a bit because it's so lightweight and it carries so good. I mean, just in comparison, okay? Do this real quick. This is 2.4 ounces. Full size bug out is 1.9, so it's half an ounce more than the bug out. The Elementum, which is very similar, you know, same overall length, comes at 2.6. So Flashback's just a touch lighter than the Elementum. And you know, like the Rat 2 D2R2D2, which is essentially the same size, is 2.8 ounces. So the Flashback's, you know, 0.4 ounces lighter than the Rat 2. And I've enjoyed carrying this again. This is going to be one of my summer carry knives for sure, along with the bug out I've been carrying more often, and some other smaller lightweight knives. But yeah, check Aaher Knives out. This is the Aaher Flashback. It's one of the cheaper models, less expensive models, you know. And my opinion, my thoughts on this, it's a pretty dang good, decent budget knife, you know, just 40 bucks, lightweight. I like carrying it. And I guess till the next video, as usual, I was going to say goodbye, but as usual, you know, hit the like button if you like these videos, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and now I guess until the next video, bye.